As Carver Yachts grew in the late 1980s and they expanded their manufacturing facilities into North Carolina, they acquired two interesting boat companies. Neither one of these boat lines are still in production, but models like this week's Foot-itis subject, a 1990 Californian 52 motor yacht, are a great find on the used boat market.
The Californian is still a handsome motor yacht, an excellent example of yacht design in the late 1980s. Standard on the 52 were the radar arch and the hardtop. The modified deep V with 15 degrees of dead rise aft gives this 44,000-pound cruiser a comfortable ride in rough water. The 435 horsepower Cat 3208 V8 diesels propel the Californian to a top speed of 17 knots, and she cruises at 14 knots at 2,300 RPM. The owners of this Californian love their boat and have added refinements and upgrades throughout, starting aft with a new swim platform and refurbished cockpit, both finished in synthetic teak. Under the hardtop, the aft deck is normally open, however this boat's has been enclosed. The leather sofa, custom table, and refreshment center make this a great setup for entertaining. Up on the flybridge, the helm has been completely modernized. Upgrades include the marine stereo and chart plotter, VHF, depth sounders, autopilot, and digital throttle and shift. New helm seats have been installed along with new cushions and upholstery for the lounge. Teak wing doors open to access the wide side decks with solid high railings and a grab rail on the flybridge for moving forward. The foredeck has plenty of room to allow for the inboard fender baskets and to handle lines and ground tackle. A solid glass door and 4 steps lead down to the spacious salon. While the salon layout remains the same, the current owners have refinished the teak, updated the fabrics, ultra leather, and furnishings. The spacious accommodations below decks allow for a large U-shaped dinette area, beautifully lit by the overhead windshield. The galley down layout to port reflects the owner's investments in this yacht as well, with new appliances and a full refreshing of all finishes. Forward, the guest stateroom has a raised V-berth with great storage below. The overhead hatch and large stainless ports, which have been upgraded throughout the boat, provide plenty of ventilation. On the starboard is a hanging locker, drawers, and mirror. To port is the access to the shared head with solid surface vanity, shower enclosure, and vacuum-flush toilet. Hidden in the aft companionway are the compact washer-dryer, and at the foot of the steps is a master stateroom befitting a 52-foot motor yacht. Even with a Queen Island berth, there is ample deck space to move freely to access the dressing table and vanity to starboard, and the hanging locker, cabinets, and screened access to the cockpit to port. The master head has been updated with new counters, sink, faucet, and vacuum flush head. It is even large enough to accommodate a shower and bathtub.
Now you know that this Californian is a 1990 model, but you can't tell that by looking around here in the salon, the galley, and other areas of the boat. The features and finishes, the upgrades that the owners have done to this boat is truly spectacular, and that's one of the great things about the designs of a flybridge motor yacht. You can do these upgrades at a reasonable price, so if you find yourself a good used one, remember, you can do the upgrades and add the features and have a boat that looks like this one.